Hey friends, welcome back to Stoic Aurelius. There's a connection between you two, the way she looks at you, the moments you've shared, it's undeniable. Yet, when the conversations stop, it's always you who has to reach out first. Why is that? Why doesn't she take the first step, even when you're certain she feels something too? It's not just about the silence, it's about the unanswered questions and the frustration of not knowing what's going through her mind. But here's the twist. This isn't just a dating dilemma. It's part of a deeper, universal pattern in human behavior, one you can learn to understand and even use to your advantage. Today, we're diving into this dynamic with modern insights and the ancient principles of Stoicism, wisdom that can help you transform confusion into clarity and regain control of the narrative. Number 1, the illusion of effortless attraction. She sits by her phone, glancing at your messages, maybe even smiling at your last interaction, but she doesn't text first. Why? Because society has painted a picture where the right man always takes the lead. She's been conditioned to believe that if you truly care, you'll pursue her no matter what. Take Mia, for example. She's been crushing on Tom for weeks. She admires his grounded and confident demeanor. But each time she considers texting him, doubt creeps in. What if he thinks I'm desperate? What if he's not as interested as I am? And so she waits, paralyzed by fear of rejection, despite her feelings. Here's where Stoicism comes into play. Her hesitation isn't something you can control. What you can control is how you respond. Instead of letting her silence dictate your worth or pushing yourself into overcompensating, lean into patience and self-respect. Many men fall into the trap of thinking relentless effort equals love, but pursuing someone to the point of exhaustion doesn't prove your value. It diminishes it. Women, like men, are drawn to strength and balance. If she truly likes you, your patience and self-assuredness will encourage her to meet you halfway. Instead of texting her every morning with a good morning message, pull back and observe. Does she check in on you? Does she make an effort to continue the conversation when you're not initiating? These subtle signs reveal her interest. Think of attraction like a pendulum. If you push too hard, bombarding her with texts, calls, and constant attention, she'll swing away feeling overwhelmed. But if you step back and give her space, she'll naturally gravitate toward you. Your silence, when used wisely, speaks volumes about your emotional maturity and confidence. Ultimately, if she likes you, she'll find a way to meet you halfway. If not, you'll still be standing tall, knowing your worth doesn't hinge on anyone else's actions. Number 2, fear of rejection. Let's talk about something most people overlook. Women fear rejection too, perhaps even more than men. Society often portrays women as the ones being pursued, but that doesn't mean they don't feel the same apprehension about making the first move. Her silence might feel like indifference, but often it's not. It's an internal battle with the fear of rejection. The more she likes you, the higher the stakes feel for her. Women frequently internalize messages that tell them initiating contact might make them seem needy or desperate. Even if she's deeply interested, she might hold back, waiting for you to make the next move. So, how do you handle this? Should you always take the first step? Not necessarily. While it's important to show interest, you don't want to chase her to the point where it feels one-sided. Strike a balance. Take initiative when it feels right, but don't let her silence undermine your self-worth. For example, if you've already reached out and she hasn't reciprocated, resist the urge to double text or overcompensate. Send one thoughtful message and give her space. If she's interested, she'll respond. If she doesn't, you've maintained your dignity. The paradox, when you stop stressing over why she hasn't contacted you, you become more attractive. Your calm, steady demeanor sends a powerful message. I'm confident in who I am, and I'm not dependent on constant validation. Number 3, Misinterpreted signals. One major reason women don't reach out, even when they like you, is uncertainty about your feelings. Mixed signals can make her second-guess herself. He smiled at me but didn't follow up. Was I reading too much into it? We had a great conversation, but now he seems distant. Does he like me or not? He texted me, but now it feels like he's pulling away. Am I wasting my time? When your actions create ambiguity, it's easier for her to retreat into silence than risk rejection or embarrassment. This is where Stoicism offers a game-changing perspective. Marcus Aurelius once said, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." In relationships, this translates to one key principle. Clarity is the foundation of trust and connection. Be straightforward. For instance, instead of hinting at wanting to see her again, say something like, "I really enjoyed talking with you. Let's grab coffee this weekend. What do you think?" Clarity doesn't make you vulnerable, it makes you stand out. Women respect men who know what they want and aren't afraid to express it. At the same time, balance action with patience. While clarity is essential, don't push too hard if she needs time to process. Respect her space and let your confidence do the talking. Number 4, creating emotional safety, a Stoic approach to relationships. In relationships, creating emotional safety is essential. It's not just about how much you care for her, but whether she feels secure enough to let down her guard. When she senses your calm, steady presence, her overthinking starts to fade. You don't need to directly address her insecurities. Instead, your actions and demeanor can naturally reassure her. Overthinking often stems from mutual insecurity. If you constantly analyze her actions or question her feelings, it can create unspoken tension she'll pick up on. But when you embody confidence, the dynamic changes entirely. The Stoics remind us to focus only on what's within our control, our thoughts, actions, and responses. You can't erase her insecurities or control her overthinking, but you can control how you show up. By demonstrating calm self-assurance, you lead by example. Your steadiness reassures her that you're not shaken by uncertainty or silence. As Marcus Aurelius once said, the man who values himself is not at the mercy of others' approval. When you live by this principle, you not only free yourself from overthinking, but you help free her too. The next time her silence causes doubt, ask yourself, am I providing the steady presence she needs? Lead with confidence and let her come to you. Number 5, the power of absence, building attraction through space. Absence doesn't always mean disinterest. In fact, it can be a powerful tool for building attraction. When a woman doesn't contact you, it's often not because she doesn't care. It's because she's allowing emotional tension to grow. Consider this scenario. A man and a woman share a few amazing dates. The chemistry is strong, but after their last meeting, she stops initiating conversations. Feeling uncertain, he starts overthinking. He sends multiple texts, one to check in, another to ask if something is wrong, and eventually an apology for over-messaging. While she responds politely, the warmth between them fades. What he doesn't realize is that she was initially drawn to his calm confidence. His neediness and over-communication shifted her perspective. Instead of giving her space to miss him, he let his insecurities take over. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not external events. Realize this, and you will find strength. In relationships, this means mastering your emotions and responding with intention, not impulse. When she doesn't contact you, understand that her silence may have little to do with you. It could stem from her insecurities, her desire to test your stability, or her way of gauging how much you value her. Instead of overthinking, step back and reflect. A calm, composed man is inherently attractive. His steadiness signals confidence, independence, and emotional maturity. Silence, when handled correctly, creates intrigue. It allows her to miss your presence and reflect on what she values about you. By staying calm and respecting her space, you communicate your own security and self-worth. A Stoic man doesn't chase validation. He knows his value and trusts the process. Number 6, prioritizing emotional safety. Emotional safety is the foundation of any meaningful connection. It's not about grand gestures, but creating a space where she feels secure enough to trust you with her vulnerabilities. If she senses inconsistency, unpredictability, or uncertainty in your actions, she'll hesitate to open up. This hesitation isn't about disinterest, it's about protecting herself. Women crave reliability and stability in a partner until she feels that from you, she may hold back. Imagine this. A minor disagreement arises, or plans unexpectedly fall through. How you respond in those moments speaks volumes. If you react with frustration or impatience, it signals instability. But if you remain calm, understanding, and composed, it reassures her that you're someone she can trust. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Be like a rock that waves keep crashing over. It stands unmoved." True strength isn't about dominating a situation, but creating an environment where she feels safe. To build trust and emotional safety, follow through on promises, no matter how small. Listen attentively so she knows her thoughts and feelings matter. Be consistent in your actions to avoid sending mixed signals. When she feels emotionally safe with you, she'll begin to relax into the connection. Trust allows her to open up, share more of herself, and feel comfortable reaching out without hesitation. Number 7, avoiding perceived imbalance. Women often worry about the balance in a relationship. They may hesitate to reach out, fearing it could make them seem too eager or desperate. This internal dialogue isn't about playing games, but about protecting their sense of worth in the relationship. For example, Sarah and Jake share 2 amazing dates. Sarah likes Jake, but hesitates to text him first, worrying he'll misinterpret her enthusiasm as desperation. Meanwhile, Jake overanalyzes her silence, assuming she's lost interest. In reality, her hesitation stems from vulnerability, not disinterest. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not external events. Instead of stressing over her silence, focus on what you can control: your actions, mindset, and ability to lead with confidence. A Stoic man doesn't keep score in relationships. Instead, he creates a dynamic where effort flows naturally. When she feels valued and respected, she'll feel more comfortable expressing her interest. Number 8, uncertainty about timing. Timing is often a challenge in relationships. Women may hesitate to reach out, overthinking whether it's the right moment. This hesitation often stems from a desire to preserve the connection while avoiding rejection. As Epictetus said, it is not things themselves that disturb us, but the judgments we make about them. Her hesitation is less about the actual timing and more about her perception of it. Instead of obsessing over when she'll contact you, create an environment where timing feels natural. Respect her need for space, but when the right moment arises, take the lead with confidence. A Stoic man understands that trying to force outcomes often backfires. What's in your control is how you show up. What's not in your control is her response. Trust the connection you've built and let things unfold naturally. By embodying calmness, consistency, and self-assurance, you not only ease her uncertainty, but also strengthen the bond between you. Conclusion: the Stoic way to strengthen relationships. Building a strong, meaningful connection isn't about trying to control the other person's thoughts or actions. It's about mastering your own mindset and approach. By embodying emotional steadiness, respecting her need for space, and providing a sense of safety, you create an environment where trust and attraction can naturally grow. Remember the wisdom of the Stoics. Focus only on what you can control, your actions, your responses, and your ability to remain calm amidst uncertainty. When you lead with confidence and composure, you become a source of stability in her life, allowing her to feel secure and valued. True connection thrives when it's rooted in mutual respect, emotional safety, and the patience to let things unfold naturally. Embrace the Stoic principles and let your actions speak louder than your words. With time, consistency, and self-assurance,